Hello there everybody, how's it going? I am Boy Ami do League of Legends commentating today, and today I play as Anivia at the mid lane. Let's take a look at the teams here. We have Bard support Anivia mid, Kindred jungle, Fiora top, Vayne AD carry. They have Tryndamere jungle, Taric support, Yasuo top, Jinx AD carry, and Azir mid. And to hold your excitement, they updated Anivia's icons! They look real pretty now. I like how her Q is actually like it has a circle around it even in the icon. Just so you're absolutely sure that it is a range. It has a range. So having it says Azir, which is really annoying. But yeah, that's just Azir in every situation ever. So well, hopefully we just don't die to him at the very least, because I don't want to die to Azir if at all possible. My preference. We all have preferences, and mine's not to die to Azir, so that's gonna what's gonna be. No, don't leggings. Don't tell Silverbolt to do anything. I know. Have you not seen the Vayne spam before? It's not exactly super unseen before. It's a pretty common thing you can do. It's like I can do this. He's like, I'm about to land, but I'm gonna land. Am I gonna land? Am I gonna land? Yeah, this joke's on you. I didn't land at the very end. Also, I'm against what appears to be LLL, or is that a bunch of capital I's? I can never tell, because they literally like look the same. So yeah, I'm not sure in it. But if I was, then darn tootin', I would have some fantastic knowledge at your disposal, I guarantee you. Alright, so I don't know how I'm able to get these, but it's going to prove to be a little bit tricky. And my autos travel so slowly. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get that one, and that one's probably going to take too much damage from the minions, yeah. It's pretty hard to get CS under turret as Anivia, so I shouldn't get too much slack for that. Though I'm probably going to get a pretty significant amount of slack. So I don't know if it's better or worse, but this Azir's running Deathfire instead of Thunderlords, which I think is better for me, because Thunderlords is, or maybe it's just that Thunderlords is more annoying because he procs it after just 3 hours from the Soldier, which is really hard to avoid. I don't know, but we just managed to get all those minions, and I feel pretty good about that. Looks like Fiora almost gained a kill off on the Yasuo, but almost gained a kill is not actually getting a kill. But I see the chase is indeed going down. Hopefully this doesn't backfire, because it looks like it is indeed going to backfire. So Yasuo wound up flashing away, and then Yasuo just wound up winning the engagement. So that's a bit unexpected. I am going to get my wall, because it's a Tryndamere, so that wall will probably prove to be pretty useful, because it'll be pretty easy to actually utilize. At least I think that'll be the case. I probably could have gotten that with my key, but again, it's pretty difficult to CS under turret with this champion, if you couldn't already tell. But we've been doing relatively well. We're 17 CS to 18 CS. And okay, if you just want to be the actually the worst, that's cool too, Azir. You know, you can do whatever you want. There goes all my health. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's vanished. It's vanished. I wanted my health, and then you just took it away from me, Azir. You took it away. I really don't want to go back right now. I'll just pop both my potions and hope this is the right call, because I would like to like go back and maybe get my tier or something like that. I mean, you don't have to go tier on Anivia, but I actually do like to go tier and all that jazz on Anivia. But that's just me. You of course can do whatever you want. You don't have to build tier on Azir. You don't have to do anything. It's all relativity. It's all relative. Oh, that didn't do nearly enough damage. What the heck, game? I trusted you to do the damages. Oh, geez, I'm just missing everything at this point. Not, if you hear like a weird noise, it's me. Probably not my nose because it's itching, because apparently whenever I record my nose has to itch. I couldn't explain it, but it's annoying, that's for sure. So let's see, boop, and that should do double damage, which is dandy. And there's going to take a turret shot on the enemy Azir, because we're a golden god at video games. And that'll just be a fantastic experience. Oh, something's going on bottom lane, I think. Yeah, something's going on. Oh yeah, it's Emerald Taric support. It looks strong. He looks strong and stylish. That's pretty great stuff. That's pretty great stuff. Is that going to do enough damage on its own? It is. And then we're going to have to like just hang really far back if we're going to like do anything. Okay, fine, we'll leave. I'll have to leave at this point, because then I'll proc my passive with a single Q. It's really hard to avoid Azir's poke. That's a shame, because that's a metric ton of CS I'm missing, but at the end of the day, I think keeping my passive up is a bit more valuable, sadly. So we're just going to grab our tier, because we're clearly in for the long haul this game. And then we're going to waltz on back to the mid lane. Isn't that just fantastic stuff? Dingly Donuts. Oh, her visor's off. I've never even looked at her recall, so I didn't know her visor went off when she recalled. That's good to know. Why does she have a visor on in the first place? It probably gives her tactical benefits, I would imagine. She paint Azir's MIA just on the very, very off chance he's roaming. Also, that's a pretty color pack. Or chroma pack. That's actually a pretty chroma pack. Ah! The Q didn't do enough damage. I was hoping it would. Are you kidding me? That was a single Q and an auto, and it did like a fourth of my health. Oh, apparently Kindred's going to try to do something here. I don't think it's going to really result in anything, but that's fine. That did a lot of damage to me. Alright, well, we're going to... Kindred's still going. Kindred is still going. She did die, but there wasn't really anything I can do about that at that point, so that's a bit of a shame. Oh well. Because she flashed the second I was going to click the E on her. And even if I hit the E on here, I would have had to follow her and she would have gotten the kill anyway. So, and by she, I mean he, because Azir is not a she. Yeah! Well, Kendra went really hard for that, but Azir just, like, murdered me instantly. So, that's a thing. What are you people paying each other because you're just making everyone else annoyed by doing that. You're not... I'm sure you feel very funny about it, but it's kind of just annoying, in my opinion, when you spam pain and you're not, like, you need to consider that everyone else here might not want to have their thing. Oh, they changed her ultimate. They changed her ultimate. What the heck? Size over 3 seconds. Damages, slows, and chills enemies by initial 50% at full size. That seems like a nerf. I don't know, that seems like a nerf. Because it takes a while for it to go to full size. I think old Anivia is better. Like, why'd they change Anivia? Is there anything about her that's better? Aside from that? Because it's from what I can tell, it seems like that's not 50% additional damage at full size. Isn't nearly enough compensation for just the fact that it doesn't start out at full size. So, yeah, but we still did, like, we just did all of us like health there, so that's pretty sweet. I guess in a sense that's revenge for what he was doing to us, so I like that a great deal. As much as I want to take or ask for the blue, I can't really justify it because Kindred has, like, no way to regenerate her mana. So I will just let her do her thing, not ask for it or anything. And, okay, Kindred, that's cool. You can just do some damages to me. That's fine. We both get rid of each other's health, like, really easily, but he tried to make some plays, and I just, like, kind of killed him because he went through my ult in the process. And apparently our team did some things they probably shouldn't have by the looks of things, but that's okay. Oh, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I don't think I can escape, team. I'm actually gonna escape. That juke actually worked! I can't believe just going around the wall actually worked. That's so good. That is so good. I thought for sure I was completely screwed in, like, every regard, but I guess not. Well, I would love to take the portal, but I kind of want my mana as well. But it's joke's on you. I'm taking the portal anyway because I can't say no to the portal, and then the mana regeneration should help as well. All right, I guess we're gonna turn our pain volume off because these guys are just being really annoying. So, yeah. Just, please don't spam. I don't know, I don't care if I help, like, one person. Don't spam pain. It just makes the experience for everybody else much more annoying, in my honest opinion. So, yeah. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like it's a justified thing. So, that is a very, very dead Azir. I landed the key, which is pretty much all that was needed at that point. And it looks like our team in the bottom lane is trying to kind of clean things up here. I don't know if they're going to be able to succeed, but at least they had some repercussions for getting the dragon by dying horribly. So I like that a great deal. Let's just let our ultimate do some fantastic damage to these minions prior to leaving. because we're really low on mana. Wait, can I get this? I can't, but I don't know if another wave will give me enough gold to actually get it. We'll see. We'll see. It looks like their blue buff is up, so I guess Kindred didn't feel like stealing it though, because it looked like he could have, but what do I know? What do I know, right? I'm just a nice bird living their daily life as a nice bird, and that's just crazy stuff indeed. So I think if I go over to these rafters, I'll be able to get it. I think I saw Trinimir going near the Rift Herald, but I'm assuming he's just gained his blue buff. That would be the most likely thing. I can't actually afford to get the actual blue buff, so I'm just gonna... Raptor, what are you doing? Hey, the turret ship shot the Raptor. What the heck? This turret's dysfunctional. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, hopefully Azir can't destroy my turret by the time I get back there, because he is Azir and does decent damage to turrets, because of course he can spawn soldiers on top of the turret, do additional damage, but it looks like he's the kind of mid laner who prefers just like roam instead. But it looks like we have a Fiora teleporting, which will result in the Jinx's death, so that's pretty cool. Vayne, it's honestly pretty rare I see Vaynes do well in lane. Granted, they have died once, but still. And I don't even know what the Trinimir's been doing. I'm guessing he's been having a hard time finding times to gank. Oh, this is not going to end well for you, Azir. I'm pretty sure you've made a rather large mistake. Yep, that'll be his death. That was it was pretty obvious in my opinion that was going to go badly for him, but what are you going to do? It looks like we're going to have a Kindred being dove, but Kindred does have her ultimate, so she might have potential to live here. Instead of going to help her, I'm going to focus on slaying this turret because I feel like it is the right thing to do. And then we're going to let our ultimate once again push very rapidly. I mean, it lets you... Wait, I thought I muted ping volume, and I'm still hearing it. Yeah, I know, I guess it just doesn't work. Alright, glad to know options menu still are faulty, even after, you know, all these years of this game being out. And then my nose is continuing to run, and looks like they are very much aware of my plan to roam. So we'll just kind of go on back. That's pretty unexpected, the fact that I'd be getting the mid lane turret, but you know, our world is forever king case or ice and ice or whatever the heck she said, so that's pretty good. Do you guys ever get sick of the same joke of just pinning each other over and over? I would think you'd get sick of it, but no, they're just gonna keep doing it. And I don't know. It probably bothers me than it does most people, but it just seems like why would you do it? All right, I can like kill Azir with like a single ult E pretty much at this point, so I'm gonna maybe see if we can do something like that. But first, I'm gonna maybe see if we can go in this general area and roam. Well, I don't know if this is really gonna work out for them, so we'll see. I'll put an ultimate right there and just walk out of the range. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this lady, but we're gonna try. We are going to try, so let's just do that, and the cube alone killed her. Jeez, that did a lot more damage than I originally suspected. Azir, why are you doing the red buff? Oh, Kindred, Azir, why'd you flash, man? Like, why'd you flash? Oh, you made a horrible mistake. Never mind, I made a horrible mistake. Ah! Oh, I was hoping he would be able to push me. I still killed the man, but probably not worth it because that was my first death. But hey, it was probably worth it, right? LMFAO booster. Yeah, sure. No, makes sense. Napol has a little face there for his icon thing, so that's pretty great. We're going to get this, and then use the Large Rod, and get ready for our Loon's Echo, because why not? I wouldn't normally go Rod of Ages, but at this point, I just feel like going damage just sounds fun, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And, you know, we'll still get the shield eventually from Saf, so we'll still have some defensive nonsense, and that's just absolutely dandy, okay? Okay. Glad you understand. I feel like Anivia maybe requires even more skill to play now than before, in a sense, because like in team fights, positioning a good ultimate that will grow full size eventually while everyone will still remain in it sounds like it'll take a lot more positioning. Plus, I think the cooldown on it is longer. I can't be sure though. I can't be sure. If I was sure on something like that, then well, that would be fantastic. Nose, please stop itching. Why is it itch? Is there a reason for that? Is that like nerves or something? I don't feel nervous, but my nose always itches a whole ton when I record. It's never when I'm not recording I don't understand it. Alright, well, because of Vayne's passage, Jinx will be very, very dead. Tarek is also probably extremely dead, so we're just gonna show up and stun him, even though it doesn't really matter. It's gonna give us an assist, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Now we're gonna waltz on over here. Azir's in an unknown position. Oh, well, there's Tryndamere. And there's Tryndamere and Azir. Oh, what the heck, Azir? That wasn't that hard. Okay, never mind. He had barrier, so I just died horribly. Well, that would have gone well if he didn't have barrier, and then he had barrier. So yeah, the heck is this item? Hextech GLP 800. Spreads of icy bolts that explode. I mean, what the heck? It requires these weird items. I mean, I'm already going for Loon's Echo, so it's too late at this point. But still, that's just absolute madness if you ask me. Right, how's this gonna go? Right, make it so Tryndamere's ultimate pretty much isn't gonna work anymore. Pretty confident our team's gonna win here. Vayne's pretty flippin' fed, so I don't think they can. Okay, well now maybe they'll have some chances, since it's their entire team showing up and a flash from the Yasuo. So they tried really hard to get those kills, and I mean they did succeed. They used like everyone ever to make it happen, and Fiora's gonna do her thing in the top lane in the meantime, but that's fine. I'm okay with it personally. Hello, Kindred. Let's go on a little stroll. Let's go on a little stroll and see if we can find some good friends and maybe give them a little lesson or two, if you know what I'm saying. If we can find them, that is, which is very possible we won't find them. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, no, Azir very dead. His ultimate was already gone. And there's Azir with a turret. That's fine. Is he actually not going back? Because that'd be very silly if he wasn't. Yeah, there you are, buddy. That's what I was kind of worried about, is that you weren't actually going back. I was going to be very concerned for your safety. Not really, because my entire goal is to kill you and your team, Azir. So I apologize if I maybe have misled you. I do that a lot, and frankly, I should probably reconsider it. Nah, why would I ever do that? There we go. If I just land all my spells, he just dies instantly. Granted, E alone pretty much does enough to kill him. So, you know, that's pretty great. That's pretty great. I don't really know why it doesn't really recommend. Oh, it does say it's essential. Alright, I thought they changed it to where it didn't say it's essential to build the tier. I apparently am wrong. So, I don't know if Tarek is going to get out here. He is invulnerable right now. I do have my egg up, which is why I may be being a little bit careful, and Tarek is just going to lock, or Kindred, what's their, Vayne is going to casually walk back into the turret, which was pretty great, not going to lie. We're going to run away, though. Oh, yeah, I'm going to flash there. Because even if I had my egg up, my team was just kind of running away from me, so I didn't feel like I was going to get reinforcements at that point. So yeah, we're just gonna depart. And it's gonna be a great experience. Jinx is gonna get caught out in the jungle, so rest in pieces pretty much. And we're gonna get Loon's Echo. So we're like an assassin bird lady now, if that makes any sense, which of course it does. Everything I says makes perfect sense. Dinky Donuts is trying her best to achieve the red buff, and Kindred will allow it. I'm surprised because I feel like Kindred can maybe use it a little bit better, but that's okay. Kawaii Hunter is on the loose, trying to do his best to slay the enemies. And what are all you jokesters doing mid? Can someone please explain as to what all these jokesters are doing mid? Because there's a lot of jokesters mid, and that's one thing I don't like. It's jokesters. Oh, hey. Hey, Dustin Major 666, or whatever the heck your name was. I hope you're living a good life. And I hope as your soldiers maybe consider not trying to kill me, because that would be appreciated. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not asking a lot. I'm just asking the simple things in life that everyone has to consider. I do like new icons though. New icons are pretty pretty for an Anivia, if you know what I mean. He does so much damage, but it's because we're both really squishy, and I don't know how I feel about that. That's why I like going raw ages as well, so you're not like this and you don't die like super easily from everything. Oh, hello Azir, glad to know you're having a good time at the very least. We're gonna maybe try to finish you off if I can, and I should be able to. I can indeed ease all is necessary. So the buff transfer has been complete. Let's place a wall right there so we have a little bit of vision in case the Trinimir shows up, but it looks like we will be fine and we will just depart. He could potentially dive us under here, but I don't think so. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, so I really want some sort of tankiness, so I feel like Landry's, it's a small amount of health, sure, but it's still some. I mean, I still could go Rod of Ages, but, you know, screw that. We don't go all the essential items. We're a rebel. We do what needs to be done, and by what needs to be done, I mean we just break the system. We care not for the system. The system means nothing to us. Kawaii Hunter appears to be having a good time. I guess he didn't feel like running. He probably could have ran like that way, but I guess he just wasn't in the mood and decided to flee for eternal suffering instead. Whatever the heck that means, I'm not actually entirely sure, but that's okay. Flee for Eternal Suffering sounds like a CD album for from a gothic band or something. It probably doesn't, and that's just me, but I felt like it being on my mind. So Azir just kind of like walled me into this tiny space, and I didn't think he was gonna be able to do that quickly. So Azir is pretty much the only person who's killed me, I think. Well, you took the blue Azir. I don't know if it really worked out for you, but you did take the blue. Is it just me, or is Azir doing a lot more damage than most Azirs do? I'm not actually sure. Well, you know, Jinx, you could have like spammed your dance or something to maybe have a better chance of living so they would spare you, but instead you just decide to start shooting them with your minigun. That's not how things work. That's not how things work. There's a plane overhead. Oh man, I think Kindred's in a little bit of a slight pickle. Oh, the flash, and the failed flash from the Tryndamere, I believe. And yeah, so just gonna kind of stand there contemplating what just happened. And it's gonna be pretty great. Alright, well we finally have 200 plus health. That's a decent amount considering we only had 1,300 before, which was, if you're not aware, a very small amount. I like how Azir has like all the kills for his team. He also has like the most deaths. But I mean, yeah, you have to give credit where credit's due. Gonna take another drink of water. And yeah, it's pretty much a matter of who can like get the attacks on the other person first. Is a matter of who wins. Oh, the Jinx rocket. Oh, but the teleport. How is this gonna go, team? I don't know, but we're just gonna kind of casually slaughter that guy and then casually kill you as well because we can still put the ultimate on top of someone. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to get much else here, but we might try. I don't know. There's the stun. There's the wall, which is gonna make it difficult. The ultimate of Tarek will be up soon. Oh wait, no, well, okay. Okay, so there's you. We should probably stun this jokester so he doesn't actually kill us. And then Fiora, because she's Fiora, will probably finish the job, I would think. Yeah, alright. Well, we finished there, but we can't get over to Tryndamere Man, so that is that. What the heck? Yasuo's just kind of doing his own thing. Yasuo's not supposed to do his thing. He's supposed to do anything but his own thing. We don't like him doing his own thing. That's not allowed. Well, we have Seraph's Embrace, so that's pretty cool. And we can go get the dragon, which is the Infernal Drake, which means it's a very valuable dragon, because that means extra damage. And we can do even more fabulous bursting potential with the, it's me. Yeah. Alright, let's help a little bit here and just kind of do that and pretty much slaughter the dragon's health immediately, which is pretty fantastic. And we'll go back and, actually, I have like, only 100 more gold is what I need, so I'm gonna go acquire that, and then we're gonna maybe, you know, show ourselves a little bit to the Azir. Not a whole lot, but just enough to where he maybe reevaluates his life choices. Okay, let's not walk back into him. You guys can finish him, right? Okay, good. Probably should have walked back in there, but hey, I'm alive. I used my flashlight. I probably didn't need to, but I'm alive. We have our Leanders now, so that's pretty sweet. It's probably not as good anymore as it was before, because it's a lot easier to just put your ultimate on top of everybody, which was the main good part about the burning with your TikToks. And plus, I'm kind of more of an assassin bird at this point, so kind of goes against what I was currently building. So I should have gotten Void Staff in theory, but it also gives me health where Void Staff doesn't, so that's nice. And I kind of want to go with this Hex Tech thing next, because it sounds pretty cool to just shoot like frost bolts out. Plus, it sounds like it could help me with like burst potential, because it's this thing that does damage. Granted, it might just give less ability power than something that would give damage normally would. Why am I facing the Tarek? I'm pretty sure Kindred has things under control. Let's just go bot. Let Kindred do whatever she's doing. And we'll head over here and see what the heck goes down. Oh, she doesn't even care. She's not going to take the portal. She's going to do everything but take the portal. Look at you, Fiora. Aren't you just the hippest, coolest kid on the block? Alright, you guys waltz on over here. My ultimate is not off cooldown yet. Let's go and throw that over there and do some stuff there in the ignite, and the ultimate will be your death, nice and easy. Jeez, my damage is insane right now. Fed Anivias, they do lots of damage. Anivia in general just does a lot of damage. It's actually pretty difficult to deal with as a whole, I'd like to think. We're going to stun you, and I would have gone back to use my E. In fact, I probably should have, but I don't think it would have been enough to do what I truly want to do, you know? So we're just going to do some damages there. And, you know, Terrace is going to walk on the edge of my ultimate, which means I'm going to be able to finish him off nice and easy. And that's going to be Bard finishing off the job and losing his mastery at the end as well. So good on you, Bard, for just asserting your dominance and showing that you don't care what the world thinks. You don't care what the world thinks at all. You're a loose cannon. We're going to get this first here next turn. Not going to be able to end the game yet, I don't think, but we're gonna get close. We're gonna get close. I think. Oh god, my health is at a relatively low position right now. Oh, that was barely too early. Maybe we can do some damages to you here. Oh no, I couldn't get the Seraphs off quick enough. Ah! If I got the Seraphs off, I'm pretty sure I could have lived. Oh, Kindred, you are probably dead. I would be very surprised if she's not dead, especially because that portal's going to lead everyone like right to them. Oh, but the double stun with the Fiora showing up, the baits were so real. That wasn't even that hard of a bait. They just did it anyway. I like it a lot. With the basic attack shocks them, that doesn't seem very useful for me. Taking chance gain his mana. Fire icy bolts that explode. Plus 0% magic damage. I mean, it sounds cool. Just the actual components for it aren't really useful for me at this point, which is why I don't really know about it. But whatever, we can just build it anyway. It's fine. And actually, I feel like Catalyst maybe is better because more health. And what the heck, we'll go Hex Tech. We're gonna build it because I've never seen it before, and it sounds fun to shoot frost bolts out. So that's what we're gonna do. I think there's how many new Hex Tech items are there? 2? Yeah, just 2. A rocket belt and the G pill, but you can't like stack the effects apparently. The proto belt's really awkward to use because I built that once before, and good grief, that was weird. It's like a very quick short range dash. It feels like the dash happens a lot quicker than it should. So that's my opinion on the situation. So it looks like our team is interested in the Baron Nashor, which I understand because it is indeed the Baron Nashor. Can we get this blue up real quickly? We can't. That upsets me a great deal. They know we're doing it, but it doesn't matter because, you know, we're just going to kind of do massive damage to it anyway, and my ultimate's just going to stay on top of it, and its health is just going to evaporate. Look at that giant number just stacking up. 3,000. Yeah, it hit 3,000. That's pretty great. That was actually like almost a perfect Jinx ult to steal it. So, good on Jinx in a sense. Lex Zegs me. Yeah, no, that's English. That is indeed English. Good job. I appreciate your English. Well, I actually don't appreciate your English, but someone out there probably does, and that's all I'm at. I'm sure Bard does, because you two apparently just really have a knack for spam the pins. Yeah, there it is again. There's actually a turret there still, which is funny, because that's an Azir turret. I was like, wait, how'd that happen? I don't actually know. Are you guys just like messing around instead of like actually trying to end the game? Not in vain, at the very least. That's fine. I'm not saying you shouldn't try to have fun in this game. It's just, you know, when you're not part of their little group and you want to make render times not as fast. Okay, this is nope, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do enough. I was hoping I'd be able to just burst him down at the end there, but sadly not. And my Q came up the second I died, which is unfortunate. Oh well. My team's gonna finish the job by the looks of things. Yes, they are. Good job, team. I appreciate what you're doing here. Hextech Rocket Proto Belt 01 is very nice. I'm sure And you guys are going to go through the portals every now. I mean, it is a nice portal. It's like hieroglyphs all over it. Hieroglyphics, I don't know. Am I saying the right words? Probably not. I feel like Fiora's just going to win here. No, just keep autoing. Okay, no, she still won. That's fine. I don't know if she needed to do that, but maybe she did. I don't know. I don't actually know. I guess he probably would have gotten like a key crit off, so I guess it makes sense. Oh, Vayne. Vayne doing the things. Vayne is doing the things and is going all in to achieve enlightenment. Okay, I'm just going to see what this does, because I feel like... Well, that was anticlimactic. I was expecting something slightly more exciting than, like, the most puny bolts I've ever seen in my life, but that's okay. They apparently, like, shoot in order, which it didn't actually say in that. I assumed they would shoot all at the same time. I wonder if they just took, like, the sharp of Anivia's regular skin E and just, like, used that for the model. I'm assuming that's the case. I'm not going to be able to see the game in, which means I didn't get to do anything amazing with my thing. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment if you have anything fantastic to say. Help share to read it, and subscribe if you haven't already. It leaves a more resident feeling in my heart. Thanks for watching, and have a great day!